Rick Dior. And that was Etude number 4 from Mike Spiro's book, The Language of the Masters. And that's dedicated to the great Orestes Vilató, fantastic timbale player. He was very active in New York. I got to see him when I was growing up, I believe playing with Ray Barretto. He also played with Kachow and several other great bands. Just a fantastic soloist, really, one of the best. And when I saw him play, it was a completely different experience for me, because I had seen Manny Akendo play, as I've said in other videos quite often, and several other guys, but I'd never seen anyone with that much technique play. Every solo was just incredible, kind of like the Buddy Rich of the timbales. And he had really great technique, and he had some really great ideas, but he expanded upon a lot of the ideas that you might have heard in the earlier solos of Guillermo Barretto. And Mike even states that in the book. It's sort of an extension of that. So pretty complicated stuff. This is probably the hardest timbale solo in the book, technically. It's not so hard rhythmically, but it is so fast. So we're going to touch on some of the finer points of this solo. The first thing you have to remember is that, like I always say, these rhythms shouldn't be taken exactly as written. A lot of them are stretched towards the triplet. You can do some ghosting. You could add some flams like I did. You can ad-lib, kind of make it your own. So that first roll is a rim shot roll, and you want to do that with the ends of the sticks right up on the rim. And you can use your shoulders for that to get more power. That's fine. And then these next little rolls here in bar 8, well, you know what? We're going to put a metronome on so you have some sort of reference. And we'll put it on quarter notes. So I gave you that beep there. I know it's pretty loud, but I gave it to you so you can hear the reference of each bar, because it's, a lot of this stuff is kind of over the bar line. So you see there those double strokes. It's very rudimental. He had some chops. I'm not sure what he studied, but, he had all those stickings, paradiddles, paradiddle-diddles, fast singles, doubles, so. So something you might find in rudimental drumming, which is very handy when you're playing timbales, to have that kind of clean technique. But at 33, you have this figure that goes like this. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's all singles, except when you go to the macho here, that's going to be a paradiddle-diddle. That gets you back over to the low drum, so you don't have to cross over. You could start it with your left, but if you're a righty, it might not sound as clean as those previous singles. And then we get into the real interesting stuff at bar 41, where he's doing the, he starts using cowbells and woodblocks and things. This stuff is great. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's real interesting there. And you see he does that little bit of dead stroke you saw in the Tito Etude, the Tito Puente Etude that I did, that section. There's a little ghost note there. I'm choosing to play it on the hammer there. All right, that's okay to do that. Then we have the really hard lick at 61. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, a little weird with the metronome. Doesn't have much feel there. But that's how it works. So you're going to want to slow that down even more to practice it. Most of that is all singles, though, and just bring out those rim shots. So that about does it for this solo. I'll show you another view here of it, and I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.